can't count the amount of engagement rings I saw last year. It was just yes, I said yes, 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 yes. And it just made me question myself, like, God, when? In today's episode, we're going to be talking about everything in relationships, from the good, the bad, the ugly, the tears, the cries, everything about relationship, the single life, situationships, love lives, everything of it. If this sounds like something you're interested in, because I know you're going to be interested, keep on watching. It's a very juicy, juicy episode I have. Thank you guys. I am here with a very special guest here, Ayoni. She's an actress. She doesn't want to tell you, but we have been name for her. Nollywood, Hollywood, Bollywood, Bollywood. She's an actress, model, because her body is tea, content creator, influencer. I'm taking all these things for you to introduce yourself to the guest or for the vibe.
Hello guys, my name is Ayoni and yes, I'm an actor, an influencer, a chef,
Oh, yeah.
makeup artist.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm very much
Artist. Anything you want.
and I'm actually so glad to be on this particular episode with Chika.
Love that for me, love that for me. By the title, if you guys saw, this is the God Red episode. By the title, you can tell I was talking about relationships. The good, the bad, the roses, the thorns, the everything in between. So let me start by asking you this question. How is life?
Hmm. So, life is good. Life is moving. Life is actually good. I mean, we're trying day by day to just make sure that we amount to something. Depends on how you like see it.
Yeah.
If you're just like optimistic.
Life is enough.
Like yeah.
That is nice. Nice. That is a nice way to start. For me, right now, life is life. That's the only interesting way to describe it. Life is life. But we'll get there, like so. Let's jump into the relationship talk. Let's start with this one. Do you have a list? Because I feel like everybody has a list. I know that when I was younger, my list was tall, dark, and handsome. I feel like that was on everybody's list.
Bearded.
Tall. No, at that time I didn't care about beards because I never liked beards when I was growing up. So it was just tall, dark, handsome. That was a lot more. It's beefy. I have a lot of things in some medicine. Now it's more about character than looks. But do you have in this? So, do you want to share some things? Don't share everything.
Yes. So at this particular stage that I am, like you said, and everybody's like focused on the most important things. So are living that delusion, Disney princess, all this kind of the old fantasy and everything. Don't get me wrong, you can still get what you want, obviously. But for my own, the first part, I know it's cliche, but the God cared part.
That's very important.
Yeah, for people now I just saying like it's like cliche, like God fearing, God fearing, God fearing. But actually, because when you are someone that's like God fearing, it's like saves you a lot of headache. Because anything they do, they will do it in fear of God. So that's like a top of my list. It's like God fearing. I want a top person, obviously.
You need it. So everyone, you need it all person.
I want to be a top person. I want me like dark caramel. I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't like light skinned. Sorry, you should say
Like, why are you as a man light?
like you share speaking like I know that people will just speak it, but why like right in the face? Dark skins, it depends on the kind of person. They are like I'm so vain. Don't mind me. I like sometimes like I can like when my man to be on braids, sometimes like low cost, just like fit on the vibe and all. I mean those are just like the basic things, but like yeah, the God fearing is the most important one. Kind, loyal, the other like the bare minimum.
The best, exactly.
Like emphasis that's bare minimum, not like it's so.
That is like. Will you say? I know this might be controversial, You say the financial aspect is part of your business. Yes, because I know some people like to form and say I'm not materialistic. Forgive me, I am materialistic. I'm an emo babe. I'm a firstborn daughter from a father that used to spoil her. There's no way I cannot be materialistic. I was born into material. So it makes sense for me to be materialistic. You say that is also the reason. What do you have to girls that like say, I'll take care of myself, blah blah blah. I don't want a man that is rich because I want to be one. No, can never.
Financial aspects for me, it's like very important. As you said, being an Igbo babe, Yoruba babe, like there's a way that it has been like since time began. The husbands are obviously the head and many other things. It's meant to provide. Even the Bible said so. It is now that we're like being very honest with each other that we say, oh, you can support your man, but obviously the man
Is the main point.
is the main provider.
Like I feel like for me, and don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I will not support my man. I will support my man, but I don't buy into the idea of let me use this 50-50 thing. No, I know it's a very dicey, controversial topic. People that are probably watching it now. Some people are watching it right now and looking at me like, girl, what the hell are you like? Well, let me speak my mind. Let me speak my truth. I don't support. I won't say I don't support 50. Well, for me, I feel like it can never be 50. So let's say you and your man at the decide he's like a financial or like yeah, he's the finance have more finances than you. Or like you guys have more finances that you're saying let's pay equal rent. If you're dating, fine. That's like in your dating era. But I feel like when you're now like in marriage or this
Really not.
you're taking care of
Surely
children.
coach there. There's one like even in dating her, I'm very sure that or my belief is that it is from when you're dating that you actually know what you want. It's not like oh I'm dating now. The only thing, the only difference in marriage is that okay, the whole sex thing comes into play and all of that like intimate stuff.
Yeah.
But if you're like dating to marry, there's not like oh now I'm dating, let me set some things and like leave this for marriage. No, at all.
I like this.
Yes, and concerning the 50 aspects, I don't think that if you are in a very let me rephrase so good of quotes me. I don't think that if you are with somebody that is your person, like you would need to discuss the 50-50. Like you can just talk about like when you talk about your finance, okay, this is how much I earn for the year, say 26K, 29K, 30, whatever K. You say, oh, this is what I think I will use this to do for us. You to work and you do you understand?
I don't need that. Yeah. Transparency, transparent finance.
Yes, and like you just make it work. Like it just gets there. You don't have to say, oh, this is what you must do. If I do this today, it's very, very much possible that when we have sorted the parts of our bills, you can do it tomorrow.
Exactly. Like
But at the 50, 75,
that's my own problem. I don't like when like they make it hellbent where you must be bringing out the money. That's why I say it can never be 50-50. Sometimes
yeah, it's all love.
things situations happen. I might have something to sort out this month and or my husband my man, husband is too my man might have something to sort out this month and he needs my help. And yeah, then I bring up this yeah, because I love it. I love it. It's like a must for me to like you must bring some out of bills. You must do this one. Because I just feel like that's not I'm now there's something one of my friends says it. She says that if I'm bringing out, if me and my man are paying equal bills, like everything is split down to the T, I'm also the man of the house too. Because there's no way I can be submissive.
Whatever like works for everybody, like that's what they usually say. Whatever works for you, don't like look at other people and say that this is what I also want to do. Like, oh, do you know these people? This is how they do their own. So whatever works for you, whatever makes you have peace. If you know that whatever you're doing concerning your finances, it makes life easier for the person. Like, and you know, in love. So I'm in love with
Like, thank you. Like, it makes. Don't you want to see your partner?
but like at peace, when they are at peace, they can give you more peace. And the circle just like we're going like peace, like and everybody is like happy. Do you understand? So like that's just like I don't know.
Maybe I'm still hell bent on like that 50-50 thing. I don't know if I like I see where you're coming from, like in the whole like help your partner. But on my own end, I just feel like sometimes when you give some men a
That's why you can't. You need to know
they
your
take
so
yeah they take a what do you call that one?
they do overdo.
They overdo, so you can give them a
They take
chance, and they take
advantage.
advantage of that chance you're giving them, and it keeps on expanding, 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 expanding. According to terms, what terms said in reason, said that you might not know you're giving breadcrumbs, like you're receiving breadcrumbs from a guy because you're used to getting breadcrumbs from guys, so it feels normal to you, and then you never know what it's like to not receive those breadcrumbs. That's basically what it's. That's why I'm going to leave this discussion because it's controversial.
Controversial.
There's a sudden rise in situationships. I feel like people don't want to settle anymore. People are scared of the labels. People don't want he's my boyfriend tag. They want to keep it up. I think one of people's episodes today was something like that. They have an episode, guys. I don't. They have a series rather. I don't know what it's called, but like they have a series where they talk about relationships too. Is
The line or something.
the line where you guys were sick? You guys were talking about something. About like this whole situation thing. You don't feel the zing, where you guys are like friends. I feel like people like that. But in case of your own video, it was not more about. It wasn't about like the sexual situation. It was more about just friendship. But what I'm talking about is the sexual one when people are doing everything a boyfriend and girlfriend should do.
I'm so sorry. Let's go. Action.
People are doing people are doing what boyfriend and girlfriend do. That like apart from sex, they're even rules like the calling, the late night chats, the checking up on them, blah blah blah. But they don't want that whole title of boyfriend and girlfriend. Why do you think there's a like rise in that? Why do you think people want that instead of selling for boyfriends?
Um, I don't want to say it always. Let me like because I think that one of the why people do that nowadays is because first I want to be honest, people are greedy.
I love that.
People like just like you were referring to one of the episodes that I have on my page with Chime, and people are greedy. Like they want to eat their cake and have it. There is that part, and there is part of uncertainty. So now let's talk about the prettiness. People are greedy. Like when they find girl, so I'll just have just one boyfriend. Are you serious?
Exactly. That
Just one. When there were thousands in my DM. When there are lots in my DM. I mean, me as a girl, I'm thinking, what this person will give, this person will give, this person will give, this person will give. So, I mean, I'm living the life. My beauty must like, like realistically, that's how some people actually think. Like, while I see like in my prime and everything, and from from the guy's perspective, he's also saying that um I'm fine. Do you know how much I'm spending on this drip? Do you get and many other things like I can like do this one, do this one, this one. I have the money. What do you mean? I drive a car. Like I can have anybody I want. So let's just do this. Let's just do this. People are just like very very pretty. And on the other part, I think I mentioned it, the uncertainty. I think that people are just um scared.
that's the one I will keep on scared.
Yeah, people are just like scared. People are scared and scarred. Like they are
Too much hungry.
yeah, they're already scarred. They're like, I don't know, please. But firewood, let's do this. I like you, but let's just say at this. Like once I put a tag on it, you are ruining everything. Space, this kind of thing. So I mean, there are a lot of situationships flying out there. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like it's because people don't want to make it serious. So when, especially like dating, dating at a older age. When we were younger, dating was a lot more fun. But when I was
Sweet.
you saying younger, you think that I'm 50. Please,
But
I'm still-
actually, yes.
But like I'm in the age where
This generation
where
cannot relate.
yeah, where aunties start asking you when are you gonna get married? Where's your man?
Last week,
You posted
somebody texted me and said, "How is your marital life?" And I'm like,
which marriage?
"Which like She didn't say, like, what was your man or something? How was your marital?" I'm like,
like bro, that's not
"How old am I, please?" Yes.
So, but like we're basically in the marriage age where people start asking. So when we were younger, it was more like you're dating for, I want to go to the cinema, I want to come baby like
Just actually
it
sincere.
was a lot. It was that time. It was you're dating without thinking about is this my final person? Is this my end? Is this my this?
Just enjoying the moment.
So because of that, like people were not really they were not, but it wasn't hard for them to say this is my boyfriend, this is my girlfriend because they were not thinking about.
You're not so excited.
Yeah, but for now you're like, if this is my boyfriend, what if this is not ends up being my husband? So you're scared for that title because you know that the next title is the marriage title
Actually,
and things like that. So you're now scared because you don't want that to be your, not like you don't want that to be your person, but you're like, this is my final possible. If I claim this one, I'm not on the streets anymore.
actually,
I
yes.
can't claim.
So it's right. I will not lie. Let me confess. Sorry for cutting you. In my like past relationships, it's not so much. It's not plenty. Let me just say in my past, I had this idea that if I was dating somebody, I don't want to post them because I felt like people will start counting. I don't know where the idea.
I know what you're saying. Like, how many
Like you post because and there are other people. There are people that they are very like vocal with their love, whatever. Whenever they are somebody, you don't care. Whenever they will think about it, they will post the person, they will post whatever. But me, I was like in relation to the situationship, blah blah. When I was with other people, when I was like in my past, I didn't want to like post the person because I'm like, what if this does not like go well?
not the first.
Like, what if this one person? So I'll post one today, post one tomorrow, post one next week, post one. Do you understand?
Yeah.
2 months from now or whenever the case is. So it's just like the fear.
I feel like it's the fear, and also sometimes also that there's a theory that if you post a man on your story or like you post a man, the man is about to start acting like a fool. Like it's like clockwork. Once you post him, just notice that bound to happen. Like I don't know if it's a fear from the man's side too, but like things always just
We need to like we girls, girl. We need to be honest
with ourselves.
honest with ourselves because to what like the detriment the the whatever it leaves on us like whenever you are with somebody you share your soul you can share your time you share your mind share your spirit with this person and people that have sex in their relationships like before marriage you share your spirit you share everything with this person so you need to be honest with yourself like you know you can never know a person like truthfully
Yeah.
so that is why I don't want to like go into Christianity right now because it's going to like that's another different
Examination of
what you actually need to like be discerning. You don't just go with however your heart is out, your heart is pounding, the butterflies you're feeling and everything. It saves you a top headache. When we ladies are like very, very truthful with ourselves, that's why when you break up with somebody, like it's just like you to just be like you people did not just work out. There's no odds. There's no he did this, he did that. Like there are always signs. Do you know what? Before you say yes somebody, there are always signs. Whether the flag or the sign is not red enough.
Yeah, maybe
It's just
over.
but there are always like signs. So like we can like save ourselves the headaches and the whatever.
Because what's about men, sorry for cutting you short, they are very, what do you call the word? Like, I feel like women, we have this whole, you know what, let me just manage it, it's alright. For a man will never manage. I've never seen a man that manages. A man,
If he's saying he's managing, he's getting something.
something else, yeah, like there's something, the man is like, the man is not like so much. But for a woman, she'll be like, you know, he's a good guy.
I says all this.
Yeah, like, already. So maybe he doesn't have money, but he's a good guy. His family is bad, but he's a good guy. But a man that is like, her family is very. She doesn't have. She's not ambitious.
Yeah.
She's not. They have energy, but like women keep on giving excuses.
Men are very, very diplomatic. They are very technical.
Exactly. But women are very emotional, so that's why it's very. That's why you see like a woman, like how a breakup that is happening over Paris, and the woman is wondering, but I thought he loved me. Whereas the guy made it clear from the first time that, oh, I just seen where things go. But you in your head, already seen it as, that's my man. I'm getting end together because you put that emotion into your head. Sorry, I'm blasting women and following it.
But no, we need to be honest.
Yeah, true.
In this like 25.
What to
Like, please just be for real. Like, yeah.
What will you say are your green flags? I know we spoke about the list and how you, God fearing and things like that, but let's talk about green flag. things that a guy was that you're like, okay, maybe this can actually be my guy.
When you were asking that question, to be very honest, I was looking for the right word, but it's not coming to my head right now. It's not it's called, oh god, can't remember.
Explain.
Like when somebody like does things for you, like I don't, it's not eye service, sorry.
I know what you mean. It's like acts of service. Master's distinction in the bag.
So like act of service for me is like a green flag. Like when you are when you like do things for me like without having, and there's a way somebody does something for you and you know that they're not pretending.
Are they genuine?
My own discerning, the way I like my instincts are like very strong. Like I don't know, partly because of the experiences over time, I can predict things. Like I know things. Like probably it's because of patterns, people that made me like it. So for me, act of service is like the paramount. Like be very kind, even most especially when you're angry. It's understandable that when we're getting to know each other, you are
Pretending and making yourself.
legit like fine, but later like you need to like kindness is it like great for like you can watch your words, you watch what you're saying to me. When you're angry, you know that at that tense moment, you're not like leaving me on red, going and say you're taking 10 hours before you come back to tell me.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So those are like the grey flags. You're able to like just see that it is. I watched the one video. The girl said that it is us against the conversation and the misunderstanding. Like when you see it from that perspective, like it is us.
It's real,
Me
yeah.
and you against it.
That too, yeah.
Not you and I against each other. So things like when you're like kindness is like kindness where when you are angry, like you know when someone's angry it's like very bad. Like when you're angry and like kindness is like all round. So like those are like the great like for me. I'm sorry, nothing's like particularly coming to my head right now.
I feel like for me, for green flags, is more about like the kindness. Yeah, the kindness is not really towards me. My own is kindness towards people around me. So like you know when you go to a restaurant and like the server or the waitress comes with waiter, I look at the way the man behaves towards person. Because like I've had a guy, I went on a date with a guy, and the guy was just, I don't know what, like, he basically behaved like the waiter was a pauper. Like, okay, you're earning minimum wage, so why, that was back in Nigeria, so why were you, like, why was I looking at you somehow? And it just got me up the same because the way, where I come from, was like how my dad has this thing, because I look at religion based from how I was, like, love around me. My dad is not that kind of person. My dad is the kind of person that waiters, like people, like regular working staff will want to serve because he's just a genuinely good guy. That's one of the things on my list. I need a genuinely good guy, someone that is not just good to me. Because I feel like your partner has to be good to you, but then I think
Like
yeah, like it's a must for them to be honest with you. But if they're not good to other people,
you.
yeah, they're not good to other people. You're just weird. So are you only good to me because you're getting something from
Yeah,
me?
it covers that's knife, yeah.
That's why I think for me, it has to like be an all round person. Everybody around, anybody that sees you just knows that kind of guy right there. That's a good man, right?
Person.
That's yeah. That is like you just evoke that whole nice, angelic. I mean, nice human being to be around. Like a very genuine aura around. I know. I have that. Also like apart from that, I think it's also like you said, acts of service, and also you're willing to the way you see your conflict management, the way you handle your anger. I'm quick to anger, so I've learned to like not always voice it up. Because now when I'm angry, I tend to say things that I don't want to say. So I don't want someone that is like also quick to anger or can't control their. Because I can control my anger, but I'm quick. I'm quick to anger, but I can control it. I don't want someone that is can't control their anger and is also quick to anger. So any slightest thing will get you angry, and then you not act out.
That's why you have to like
Yeah,
actually be with.
be with as for you to know.
You have to actually be with. I don't want to say opposite of you, but like you have to be with your person.
Yeah, someone that like, how do they call the word? I don't know the word to use.
But you have to. I don't want to say intertwine.
I don't know it's time, but like,
You have to
compliment
each other. You have to
that
flow with each
guys
other.
yeah. So I need someone that this is my grief. Like if you're genuinely good to people around you, if you're not quick to anger or like not showing your anger, you're like a genuinely good guy, someone that people just see that goodness in you, or like no, the someone that I just yeah English that we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I need someone that is well vested in like knowledge. See, if I speak,
People right now are saying that they are like sexual.
I won't say I'm sexual, but I'm more of like, cause I'm how it is, I'm a very well versed, I'm very knowledgeable. Like every topic you bring to me,
Well, me, I like it. I like a very refined person.
yeah,
I don't like a person. I like you very refined.
very
Like,
smooth and
like
yeah,
I need to be able to learn from you.
exactly.
I need to be able to.
Exactly. Like I feel like I'm very knowledgeable. So when I'm with a man that is not knowledgeable or like only fixates on one particular,
It breaks you now.
it's like I can't have another conversation with you
Except
outside
that.
that topic. Whereas me, I'm not a good Google, and I love
Somebody that's like open-minded.
that open to learn.
Like, bring anything. I would just see from your perspective. I might not agree with it, but I might agree that the way you see it actually makes sense.
It makes sense for you.
For you, and yeah, it makes sense to me, but it's not on my own. Yeah.
Exactly. That's like I just want someone that when we have a conversation, you can just feel like smart. Those are smart people talking. I don't like when I'm talking. I hate where let me not say hate. Hate is a strong word, but I love learning new words from a guy. Like notice that when I'm speaking to a guy and he says a new word I've never heard before, my body's like, yeah, that it does something.
No, I was telling somebody, and the person said, the phrase you just made is double entendre. I don't know what that is. Like it's like we're playing on words. Like the word means this phrase means two things. So like I said, okay.
Like it makes me feel like, oh, yeah, that's it, smash.
I was like, the word. Yeah.
I just love just that kind of conversation. But yeah, basically, I love a man that is very
Like fast.
vast in knowledge. To me feel like
And because I am actually fast,
Fast is
I'm not
knowledge,
like
yeah.
leaving you
Yeah,
only to
exactly.
make it like I'm not
Like,
smart.
I'm too smart or like
I'm
too
too much.
Exactly. I don't like that. We have reached the section where we play a mini game to let go of the steam, and today's game is called Kill, Kiss, Marry. And this game, I'm going to give you a name, and you're going to tell me. I'm going to give you three names, and you're going to tell me who you kill, who you kiss, and who you marry. The first name is Davido Whiskey Burna Boy.
Are you serious?
That's a very
Kiss, kill, marry. I hear. Kiss, kill, marry. Do you do whiskey with a boy? What boy? I'm sorry, can I kill people?
No.
What boy? Kill. Even though his chest is like curving and
Valid answer.
bro, like kill. Whiskey. Give peck on the cheek, like not kiss. David Doe.
She's even scared to see you.
Maybe marry. None of them.
But yeah, okay, next one. Aaron Pierre, Idris Gamba, and
Tell me about the mention of amateur.
no, Umaru Gabo.
This is what?
He's an actor. He's like a Decanian tall dark bearded actor.
Married to Gabor. I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Kill. RP. Just kiss.
Idris our husband.
Marry. And have his kids.
Okay.
She said, oh my god.
Let's talk about love languages now. What are your love languages? Classify them from the top to the bottom. Like, what is the word?
The 05.
Yeah.
So for my love languages, I don't know if I don't care actually if anybody like inspects me. I don't know. But I love gifting. Like I love like this gifting for me is like you thought about me
Exactly.
when I was not there. I ran through your mind, and you felt like this will make me act. Even if it's a pencil or anything it is, and you wrap it up and you're like, I got this for you. It is. So I will start with guessing. Guessing comes first. 7 the words of affirmation. I am an overthinker. I overthink a lot. So words of affirmation comes second. Thirdly is acts of service. Like I love somebody that is always do you want this, do you want that, can you do this, can you do that, do you want that? No, I actually like that because it actually takes someone that really likes you. And then the people that are pretending out there become take for long.
Yeah.
So acts of service, yeah. So I forgot the
Physical touch.
physical touch you come last, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And I think there is one. Pause and tell us. Who's the last one?
That's the quality time.
Quality time. Oh. Can we continue shooting?
Yes, yeah.
So, and I said gifting,
Gifting. What's the
one for the nomination, acts of service, quality time, then physical touch. I like physical touch, but I really don't like touch like that. I don't know. Maybe it's trauma or whatever.
For me, I feel like sorry for cutting you.
Inside you.
Mine is gift giving. I like giving and I like receiving, but I won't even say that's my first. I feel like my first one is what's the affirmation? Like you said, I'm an overthinker. The slight change in your tone, the slight change in your actions,
Your expression.
yeah, make me think, okay, this guy hates me. So, what's the affirmation? Just so that I can stay.
Reassurance.
Yeah, reassure. I go with good reassurance. Even though you may think it's too much, just say, okay, but I know it is, oh, this. Like, just constantly remind me that I'm your person and you've chosen me constantly. What's the affirmation? Then gift giving, acts of service. No, physical touch, acts of service, then quality time. No, that actually, I'm contradicting myself because quality time and physical touch go hand.
Well, and actually follow each other.
Yeah. Basically, that.
Hey, you can spend quality time without touching the person.
No, just stay with the person and just like.
That is me.
Yeah, well, basically, that's me. Wait, you say something prior to.
Yeah, so like I love words of affirmation because I have a friend. I don't want to like disclose his name. So we had a fallout. We came back together. But when we came back together, I told him that this is who I am, so I like, blah blah blah. Now, when he makes a statement concerning a particular topic, now he already knows how it can be in my head. Like I might be thinking this. So then he comes to my head to say, I know, he said Ayoni, I know you might be thinking this, but it's not like that. I'll try as much as possible. My friend though. So like that reassurance was approved or whatever, and then
Love you.
no, it comes
To wrap up today's episode, I would like to talk about a controversial topic. Why is there a rise in baby mamas?
so
I think
it will still like take us back to the that was the topic we talked about in the citizenship or
yeah.
I don't say women don't love ourselves because they're actually women that like really love themselves and still happen to have good relationships.
Yeah.
Chickets. But I don't know why there's a rise in big mamas. Like that's why you should like abstain in relationship. Like you but for like the desperate ones, they just want to like the way we're all thinking is like different. Some people just want to like if I have this big I say, oh she charges you what and I'll pay him out blah 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 blah. But if you know that you cannot afford to like like this person will not marry you or you cannot afford whatever the case is.
I mean, I personally cannot even bring a child to this world and it's just me taking care of the child. Sorry. Sorry.
Like what would you ever think of that? This is what I used to
Hold
hold
a
man down.
The man does not want to hold you as his girlfriend. Do you think he wants to hold you down as
Like whatever made you think that let me use his pregnancy to hold him. That thing like that happened is that's the stuff that's actually supposed to make you think that for this thing to be happening,
happening?
I should run.
Yes, because I feel like for you to have such that desperate step, at that point leave the man. The man clearly doesn't want you. I'm not trying to bash any single mother out there or baby mama out there. But at some point, sometimes they should just use your sense. Use your head. Let me tell you, do you know how much I hate when I see like young girls? The way I keep saying these young girls, but like let me just say girls that are just like
For women.
women, people that are in their prime, getting a baby.
What do you think about
Bible
those short?
and the can I talk about that here? I will take that child out. Forgive me, I'm not a Christian.
To be very honest,
I will take that child out. I cannot bring a baby into this world and like it's just me taking care of that child. First of all, I'm not even like I'm not this my mother is probably going to hate for saying this, but like I'm not like the biggest fan of having children. Don't quote me. God please. This
I'm sorry, very
God, I'm not saying I don't want children, but I'm saying I'm not like the biggest fan of children. I just have them around. They're just
like a man.
they're just nuisances. Like, well, that's why they like digress. What I'm saying is that I cannot bring a child into this world and it's just me taking care of the child. Or like, let's say I'm trying to like beg my man, please give me money to take care of child, then take child to school, this, and the man knows like the child might end up growing up, and the way the child now grows up, the man don't come at the child that can claim that oh yeah I'm the father. See, I just really can't, and that's why I hate this whole baby mama culture. This whole let me just basing money, let me just get child that this. It's a different thing if you go to the hospital.
So lock him down.
Yeah, yeah. The different thing if you like you guys were in a relationship, you thought I was your man, you guys had a baby. Like you guys thought you were going to evolve to marriage and everything, and like let's say the pregnancy was just like a mistake, and the man is there, or he eventually gets fine. But the one where you're strategically positioning yourself for you to give birth to a child so you can tie that man down. It just doesn't make sense to me because like you're using a child to tie a man down. If you cannot tie him down with yourself, your like sex or like any other thing, what makes you think he's going to want to stay for the child? Even if he decides to stay for the child, he's not staying for you. So it's just like are you really tying him down or is it the baby that is tying him down? Like it makes no sense to me why you want to bring that upon yourself.
That's just.
So it's just I just really do not
When you are in a relationship, nobody will hear that. Aside being like purity actually makes sense. And aside like being a Christian, whatever your religion is, when you're in a relationship and you know that you're not financially capable yourself, the person you're with is not financially capable. Don't have sex.
why you not take you? Why you not bringing the baby inside? She's not going to my so join you in your suffering. So you be suffering. You get sorry, people are packing shifts.
And
it's not
by the way, like, it is more on the girl, on the woman. Though.
yeah, because
There's the first trimester,
trimester,
second trimester, third trimester, the
push.
postpartum depression,
Yeah.
there's some
you
shit
should now go back to your like formal ways because you're trying to get snatched. Meanwhile, the guy is just there.
like doing his own thing.
Literally, all he gets.
I am not married.
Oh,
Don't rig on it.
All he needed to do was to do like a few rounds, and now you have a full 9 months wasted. Whereas all he is during that period, he's chilling. He's probably with another woman. Like, so it makes sense as to why you are.
Discipline and self-control is like a thing that needs to actually be discussed and needs to be like you need to like draw like our girls and like tell them that discipline is like I know that it's actually sex is like every baby is like J1 and all that stuff, but the outcome, what if this goes wrong? What if this is forward?
Like, think about that.
Yeah.
Anyways, so that brings us to the end of this episode. I had a long time. I didn't want it to end, and it was so nice having you on my seat. Oh, you are a gem. We should do this more often. If you want to follow Ayoni, follow her on Instagram. So that's all really.
My Instagram is the Ayoni, like THE.Ayoni AYONI on Instagram, TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok.
Same thing.
Do you have a YouTube channel?
YouTube channel, the Ayoni THE.AYONI. Same thing on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Yeah.
Exactly. You heard it here first. Follow her. Follow this channel. Follow us. Let's grow. And